Well, good morning, everyone. Thomas Montgomery. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning. Today is January 18th, 2023. It's our pleasure to get together with you, our distribution partners. We get together most weekday mornings at this time to talk strategies, tips, techniques, share success stories, and to support each of you. What should be shared here on the screen today is probably familiar to you, but it is our guaranteed funding.org website. Why do I show this to you? The reason I share this with you is that we strongly recommend, if you're a white label partner, to consider having a landing page. If you would like our team to develop it, that's fine, or you can develop it yourself. I don't care about where it comes from. But let's talk about the important elements of a landing page. Now, if you're an affiliate, you get one automatically, right? So there's not a whole lot of thought you have to put into it. But if you're a white label partner, let's talk about why you would most likely want to have a landing page. Obviously, at the most basic level, it's where you direct your outreach efforts. It's the call to action. So if you're doing an email campaign or a text campaign or a social media campaign, I think one of you is doing a billboard campaign, which is awesome. But regardless of how you're reaching out to prospects, you're going to want to be able to provide some concise call to action, what they should do next. And what would be really good is to drive them to your landing page. And again, if you're an affiliate, we provide you a landing page for free. If you are a white label partner, we can develop one very affordably. So that brings up the question, well, why does an affiliate get a free landing page and a white label partner doesn't? Well, the affiliate's getting a standardized landing page. The only thing different about the affiliate's landing page is the coding of this intake box, so it codes to them. That's not true for a white label partner. Right? For a white label partner, there's going to be other changes, including linking to your terms and conditions, which we're going to come to in a moment. So it's a custom build, right? So someone's got to pay for the time of the technicians to do a custom build. And so it's not much. It's nearly free, and we can finance it if you need. But the point is, a landing page is a great resource to have for white label partners to drive your prospects to. Why would you want to drive them to your landing page? Well, it gives them, meaning the prospects, a consistent resource so they can learn more 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's always open. It's not contingent upon you being available to answer a phone call or respond to an email. You can embed a brief video in, which some people don't like to read or can't read too well, so they can listen and watch. And it also highlights the most important elements of the value proposition. I was talking to one of our wonderful new white label partners, I think it was yesterday, it might have been the day before, and the question was about, okay, what do I say? She was asking, what does she need to say to prospects? And my response was, say as little as necessary to get them to go to your landing page. But in terms of talking points, we shouldn't have to work that hard to figure out what the highlights are, because frankly, they're here. So if I were talking to a prospect, I'd want to let them know that we have a nonprofit-based program, grant-based program, guaranteed $100,000 capital raise. Now, of course, if you need more, we can help you get more. We don't screen out based upon credit or time in business, so startups are welcome, and all U.S. business qualify. We can get your first tranche, first round of funding in about a week. And best of all, there's no cost to enroll. So let's give it a try. So those are the talking points. So if you were emailing someone, these are the important talking points. If you were texting someone, here are the important talking points. If you're speaking to someone, here are the important talking points. Now, again, in general, Now, some of you differ, but in general, you want to say as little as necessary to get them here to your landing page. So why is a landing page important? We started with saying, well, it gives you a place to send your prospects. It's the call to action. Secondly, it tells the story, the highlights of why they would want to give it a try. But maybe equally as importantly is that it allows clients to enroll by accepting terms and conditions. So in other words, it makes it easy for clients to enroll. People want free and easy. And that's what you and I can give them through a landing page. We can give them essentially a free program. There's no upfront cost. There's no risk to them. They're guaranteed a minimum 100,000. So we can check that box of free or pretty much free. And then easy, because all they need to do to get started is putting in 4 pieces of information. 3 technically, their name broken into 2 parts, first and last, email, phone. They'll hit this button, and then it's going to take them to your terms and conditions. Let me restate that. It's going to take them to your terms and conditions. As a white label partner, you decide what your terms and conditions are. When you sign up as a white label partner, we send you an onboarding email. We provide you access to a white label partner Dropbox. We populate it with a number of documents and resources, including an editable agreement. So you need to edit that agreement so clients can contract with you, because as a white label partner, the client contracts with you. We have an agreement with you for the services and promises between you and I, but the client signs with you. That same new white label partner, again, wonderful woman, and she's going to be spectacular. She got her first 4 clients under contract almost immediately. That's great. Right? She's in her 30-day grace period, because as you know, when a white label partner comes aboard, we give them a 30-day grace period. But ignoring that, she already signed up 4 clients. Problem is, she signed all 4 of them up to the template that we provided. She didn't go in and edit the template. So it didn't have her business information, didn't have her pricing. So she skipped a step. So that's important. If we're using the terms and conditions off of a landing page, then Scott Stroud, our Chief Marketing Officer, will receive from you your terms and conditions, and then he'll embed it. So as clients go, well, I guess as your prospects go from filling out this page, hitting get started, it goes to the second page, which will present to them the terms and conditions that they can just click on and accept. As you would expect, most people will accept terms and conditions. They'll click I agree. And so thus you'll have higher conversions. Also on the landing page that we provide, again, I'm not here to sell you. If you're a white label partner, I don't care if you use our landing page. I don't. You can go create one from scratch or go hire someone else. It doesn't really matter to me. But what we've seen work well, which is what I'm trying to convey here, is, and we added this as a second step, but it explains in a pictorial how this is possible. Because if you take someone that's, well, let's just be honest with each other. Human intelligence is pretty much on a bell curve, right? So to the far left, you have some people that are not too smart. And to the far right, you have some people that are really, really smart, like some of you. But most of us are just kind of stuck in the middle. And there's a whole lot of people that just don't read or don't assimilate or come to false inferences of how things work or don't work. This graphic is great because it literally shows them how this is possible. If you ever have someone that comes back and says, well, oh, this is a scam, it's because either they're malicious or they're ignorant, right? It's not a scam. How does it we guarantee 100,000? Well, we help clients become more financially literate. We have award-winning curriculum to do that. We help them put together a loan package, which is needed, and we help them build their credibility so they get approved. And if we do these 3 things, we can guarantee anyone 100,000. Makes perfect sense once you explain it. So I think a landing page should have and I don't profess to be an expert on this, and Scott developed it and maintains it, but in general, a landing page should not be too busy. Shouldn't notice, you won't see some sort of links to other pages of about us and contact us and our history, success stories and all that. You got to keep it simple. You don't want them navigating away. Give them enough information that they can sign up if they want to sign up, or at least they can start the process. Normally, a landing page like this one will be composed of multiple steps. So the first step is to get their demographic information. They hit get started, and then it takes them over to the terms and conditions. Well, what if they don't accept terms and conditions? Well, you still have their contact information here. Those are the people then you want to pick up the phone and call, because you realize you have what's most likely an active prospect. They started the enrollment process, but they stalled. That's what we call it. They stalled. And so those are really good people for you to call. So for the typical white label partner, instead of doing your own telemarketing campaign where you're calling hundreds or thousands of people, I would have some other system to generate awareness. And then I would focus my time, if I were you, on contacting those that start the enrollment process but don't complete it. That's a better use of your time. You can hire through Upwork or Fiverr or other places very, very affordable telemarketers. If you want to have a telemarketing campaign, that's fine. I just frankly think you're overqualified. You're the CEO of your company, right? I don't know that you're the right person to be making hundreds or thousands of calls, but there are other people that will do that for you that are probably even going to be more diligent. So let's get to questions, comments, concerns that each of you have about landing pages. Again, if you're an affiliate, you get this for free. It's automatic. We don't even need to discuss it. And it's going to look just like this. The difference will be this box is linked to you. It may not look like it, but it is. This is linked automatically via code to our CRM, linked to you. If you're a white label partner, you don't have to have a landing page, but I think, and this may be too strong, but I think you're foolish to not have one because of the benefits that we discussed. And then the secondary message that we discussed today is that your key selling points are right here. And so if you are going to email out to, we have one of you who acquired a pretty good sized list of prospects. And so he's getting ready to reach out to them via email or text. I forget which one, but you shouldn't have to think too long and hard about, well, I wonder what I would say to the prospects. What you want to say to them should be summarized on your landing page, and it should just be reiterated what's on the landing page. And right here are some of the hot buttons. All right, so let's get to your questions, comments, concerns. Who has questions on landing pages, what they are, why they're helpful, how to get one? That's what I want to cover today. Again, if you're an affiliate, this is super simple. If you're a white label partner, I know that Scott will create one of these for $300. So that's his price. Why won't he do it for free? Because he's paid to develop landing pages, right? Just like your plumber probably doesn't work for free. Your accountant doesn't work for free. If you want to develop your own, do it. If you want to hire someone else other than Scott to do it for you, do it. I mean, we don't care. Do you have to have a landing page if you're a white label partner? No, but I think we've adequately addressed why it would be beneficial. All right, so Warren's asking, yes. So he's asking about if you have a prospect that comes to your landing page, they fill out this form and hit the blue button, then it will notify you. If you're a white label partner, of course, it will notify you that you have a prospect in the queue. And then the way Scott sets it up is if the client goes through and actually signs up, then of course you're notified of the sign up. And if they don't sign up, the system will notify you that they've stalled. But I'll let you work with Scott on the details of that, but that's the gist of it. Randy states it would be counterproductive to not have a landing page. I think so, but it's not a requirement. And again, affiliates get one for free. Now, some of you are both affiliates and white label partners. Well, then you have one for free. But of course, any of you, anyone can be both an affiliate and a white label partner. You can be either, both, or of course, neither. But if you're both, that's fine. But a client is only going to be attributable to one of the sales channels. So it wouldn't work. Let's say I'm Warren and I'm both an affiliate and a white label partner. So Warren drives people to his affiliate landing page. Well, that client or those clients that come through that channel are going to be treated as an affiliate, not as a white label partner. Let me give you a very specific example of why that is that way. So let's say that Warren has a landing page and he refers, we'll say, Charles to his landing page. Charles is going to put in his first name, Charles Ryans, his email, his phone number, hit get started. It's going to take him over to terms and conditions. Well, whose terms and conditions is Charles signing if he's coming through Warren, the affiliate's landing page? It's going to be our terms and conditions, because affiliates are not contracting with clients. They're just simply driving people in and getting paid for it. In contrast, white label partners are generating the leads and actually securing the contract between themselves and the client. So if you're an affiliate and you drive people through your affiliate link, they're contracting with us and you'll be paid and treated as an affiliate. Hopefully that makes sense. All right. So we got someone asking for a free landing page. So yes, if you're an affiliate, you get a free landing page. If you're a white label partner, Scott will create it for you for $300. If you don't like that price, you don't hurt my feelings. I don't care. We don't make any money off of it. That's our cost. So if you're a white label partner and you want to go generate your own, hey, that's fine. You as a white label partner, you can go market as you want because you're going out to the marketplace as you and you're branding. And so that's fine. But for affiliates, we have a standardized communication. Who else has questions on the importance, the relevance, the use, the functionality of a landing page? Alfred's asking, and I'll go ahead and talk about it. So we talk about Jeff affectionately. So Jeff is a real person. Sokol, S-O-K-O-L is his last name. Jeff Sokol holds the record, and that record maybe broke this month. But Jeff Sokol had Scott develop a landing page very similar to this, not exactly, but similar to this, and drove leads in, and Jeff enrolled 400 clients in 1 month, 400 enrollments in 1 month. I don't, your personal financial situation is not of my business. But if you do that math for a moment and take 400, and if you're a white label partner and multiply that out, it's a big ass number. It's a big number. I mean, even if you're an affiliate, it's a good number. So if you've got a better way to go market, convert, and make money, hey, let's do it your way. But I can tell you the way that Jeff accomplished it, and here are more statistics, real statistics on Jeff's numbers, as Alfred's prompting me to share with everyone. So Jeff drove in over 800 prospects to his landing page in one 30-day period. That's a fact. He had over 400 enrollments in that 30-day period, which I just stated, which is a fact. What's really interesting and true is that he had over a 53, it was between 53 and 54% conversion rate. And it's like, holy Moses, how do you take cold leads and close over 1 out of 2? Here's the secret sauce. On the landing page that we had for Jeff, he drove people in. He never talked to them. Jeff's well-spoken, better spoken than I am, but Jeff never talked to clients. He wouldn't talk to clients. He drove them to the landing page and said, freaking sign up or go figure it out yourself. over half of them signed up. But here's my point specifically. If a prospect would come fill out the first page of Jeff's form, but not, and hit get started, but not fill out terms and conditions, we had a drip marketing campaign. So we would email them, I think 5 times, spread it a couple days apart with further educational messages. And so that's the same thing that we do for those of you that are affiliates. If you're an affiliate and you have a landing page like this, your prospects, if they start but they don't finish, they get drip marketed to. Scott can set that up for you as well if you're a white label partner. That's crucial because not everyone will go from what we're calling step 1 of submitting their basic information to step 2, which you don't see here, which is accepting the terms and conditions. So what do? You want to be able to drip to them further information and education. So again, key statistics: over 800 leads driven to his site in 1 month, over 400 conversions, but maybe most importantly, over a 53% conversion rate or sign-up rate. Not everyone immediately went from step 1 to step 2, but with the drip marketing, over half of them did. And that's crucial. That is crucial. All right, anyone else have, and Warren's asking about functionality. So yes, Scott is the technical expert. So Scott travels the country speaking about these topics, not for us, but for other contractual relationships that he has. But he can set up your landing page to do as much or as little as you want. So but $300 is all that he's charging, which is a great deal to get a basic landing page set up that would look like this. It would have, your logo, your contact information, your terms and conditions. But I'll let you and Scott, Warren, visit about any other details of functionality. All right, so we've covered, I think, fairly diligently why a landing page is helpful, some of the important attributes and functionality. We shared with you a success story, Jeff's story. Thank you, Alfred, for prompting me on that. Who else has questions, comments, concerns? All right, Tony's asking how to get one. Yeah, just email us and we can get this set up for you if you need one. support@guaranteedfunding.org, support@guaranteedfunding.org, and we can get you set up. That is fine. One other point I want to mention before we close, man, we are on a hot streak. We identified some new lenders that have become reactivated. They're active now, coming out of the pandemic into 2023. We've done 3 deals already this morning. So we're darn close to 100% approvals. So if you could bring a client on, we should be able to get them cash funding. We have one client yesterday, low credit, low income, startup, cash funding approval. So it's very, very strong now. So we have more sources of capital for cash funding. I strongly encourage get those clients you've already signed up that are not fully funded, get them active with us. Reach out to other prospective small businesses, funnel them in. We'll get them funding, and that gets you paid. Anyone have any other questions, comments, concerns before we wrap it up today? All right. Well, thanks, everyone. We'll see you back tomorrow morning. Have a great day. Bye-bye.